What's up? What's up? It's your boy BJ. And as I'm driving, I just came to my mind and it just hit me, First and foremost, I hope everyone's having a great day today. On this Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. I hope all is going well for everybody. Hope let's finish this week out strong. God blessing everybody. But as I'm driving, I kind of just, we always tend to think and drive at the same time. We do a lot of our thinking when we're in the car, of that nature. But I'm just came to my mind, and I was scrolling through social media, going through social media, and I really, and you gotta pay close to attention. We get so sucked into social media. Yeah, social media is a great thing, but we gotta start living our lives on our own terms. We gotta start living our lives for ourselves, right? Like, social media can be an awesome thing. You can learn a lot from social media. People can teach you how to start businesses, teach you how to do new skills, give you knowledge of certain things. But then you have a lot of things where people are just posting pictures of themselves just because. They're posting pictures of themselves of what they're eating today. They're posting pictures of themselves of just, what they have for lunch, what they have for dinner, for breakfast. Just random stuff, right? And it's like, whoa, what's really going on? Or they just posting how I'm feeling today. Or just, my hair is not done today. Or I just woke up this morning. Just random pictures, and I see those pictures and it's like, I think why, right? To me, those type of things are pointless, but we get so sucked in what the next person is doing, we're not living our lives for ourselves, right? We're living our lives what this other person is doing, what they got going in their lives, and that's what we're doing. We're living our lives for that person. We're living our lives to see what they got going on. Oh, I gotta match their energy. I gotta do what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I gotta, and we do a lot. And we do a lot of that subconsciously. So I say that we need to chill out and stop submerging ourselves in social media all the time. Sometimes just even myself, I'm trying to taper away from social media and pay attention to what I have going on, pay attention to my goals, to my aspirations, and fully focusing on myself and then focusing on the next person, right? Then worry about what they got going on. Then, people at work giving at work selfies, right? That's cool, I guess, but how is that helping me by seeing someone's at work doing an at work selfie or their lunch or their dinner? How is that beneficial to me, right? Or them dancing around or whatever it may be. Yeah, we go on social media to laugh and joke and play, but sometimes we get so involved into other people's lives that we're not paying attention to our own lives. We escape our own lives, and social media can be used as a drug like anything else, used as an escape from reality, but sometimes you have to live in your reality. We all talk about we want to, people say they want to be rich, they want to be wealthy, they want to do their achieve their goals, but you spend 2-3 hours a day on social media, right? You're paying attention on, you're liking somebody else's photos. In other words, and be honest, some people, in some instances, you're helping them achieve their dreams, right? So, at some point, you have to think about achieving your own dreams and focus on achieving your own dreams. Yeah, you can be on social media, but sometimes we on social media a little too much. And it could be hazardous. It could be detrimental to our own dreams and our own goals. We have to stop and we have to realize what we're doing at times, that we're taking away from ourselves. And that's part of the problem. Because at the end of the day, when it does happen, at the end of the day, when it does happen, we don't realize, like, well, damn, who do we have to hold accountable, right? Who do we blame? Most times we blame somebody else. Most times we don't blame ourselves, but we have to live our lives for us. We have to pay attention to what we're doing day by day, hour by hour, right? Most of us work jobs. Most of us have kids, relationships, wives, husbands, right? And that's take up enough time as it is. Sleep, eating, showering, right? So the remaining hours, what are we doing? Scroll through social media, right? Like I said, seeing what somebody else is doing, you know? But instead of living our lives through ourselves, instead of living our own dreams, achieving our own goals, yes, you could be on social media. I mean, if you're going to do that, create some content yourself, right? If you're going to be on social media, create content yourself. Why not? Right? Why not? If you're going to be on there just 2-3 hours, create a funny video. Create that if that's what you want to do, right? Do something beneficial out of it. Well, you could possibly create money, or create a brand, or create a business from that. But I feel that we have to get away from sucking ourselves into social media. That's just my opinion. We all get caught up in somebody else's lives, and we ignore our own lives. We ignoring our own problems. We ignoring our own goals and dreams and aspirations. And we're not becoming as ambitious as we once were. Right? Because we're wasting time. So we have to live our lives, live our own lives. Pay attention to our own time. Pay attention to what we're doing. Right? Because time is passing day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. And we're doing the same old routine, same old routine. But something's got to change. It starts with realization. It starts with awareness. Pay attention to who you're living your lives through. Pay attention to who you're living your lives for. Pay attention to who you're giving your time to. So it's just really just be more aware of what you're doing. Be more cognizant of what you're doing. Even me personally, again, I was never big on social media, right? But I love funny videos, I love things. But even with that being said, I'm watching somebody else create funny videos. I'm watching somebody else, do this, that, and the third. But I'm not doing it, right? I'm wasting time. And I could change that myself, right? So what I'm saying is, let's take the time to think what we really want to waste our time on. So just be more aware. So today's Wednesday. So the rest of today, Thursday and Friday, let's try to finish this week strong. Let's try to just be more aware, be more cognizant of what we're doing, who we're giving our time to, who we're giving our time to. Because all social media isn't good. There's pros and there's cons. And I feel that we waste a lot more time on social media than need to be. It takes away from our free time. It takes away from our creative time. It takes away from time that we could be doing other things, more productive things. So just for me, and like I said, myself included, just try to be more aware. Be more aware, pay more attention. And that's all I have to say for today. Y'all be easy. Again, have a blessed week. Enjoy the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Peace.